And Dawn, you talked to somebody who just got back to the U.S. from Ukraine.
I did, Jason. She managed to flee Kyiv and describes kind of a harrowing trip to western Ukraine before safely arriving on U.S. soil. But she says her heart really still is in Ukraine.
It was a lot of air alerts. It was getting worse and worse.
Valentyna Levytsky arrived in Kyiv in January to celebrate Orthodox Christmas. She decided to stay to take care of her gravely ill 80-year-old mom, never imagining weeks later Russia would invade her beloved country.
People spent nights at shelter. So I didn't because I couldn't leave my mom.
Her husband, Sean Moyer, back in Philadelphia, growing more worried by the day.
We'd be talking on Skype, and there'd be like a noise, and I'd see her like suddenly turn her head and say, "What was that?" "Oh, it was a bomb dropping outside."
8 days into the war, as her mom grew sicker, Valentyna deciding she had no choice but to get out of Kyiv.
I couldn't get her to the hospital. I couldn't find medicine.
Loading her mom, Nadia, into a car, they made the trek to the western city of Lviv, Ukrainian troops warning them of Russian hotspots along the way.
They saved us.
Yeah, so they saved them. I mean, they were so close.
Valentyna arriving safely in Lviv, her mom passing a few days later. At the coaxing of her husband, she boarded a bus for Poland, a trip that should have taken 6 hours.
It took 18 hours because of border, huge lines. I've been in a bus full of women and kids, and like some of them lost home forever.
Valentyna closely watching the news of what's happening in Ukraine now, speaking to loved ones there every day.
A lot of my friends stay in Kyiv, and so I'm also trying to contact them to make sure they're alive.
Crazy stuff, and Valentyna says she is sending money and trying to do whatever she can to help those who are still there. She hopes to return very soon with her husband as soon as it's safe. Shane and Jason.
Thank you for sharing her story with us, Dawn.